Hi beautiful soul, it's Jazz and welcome to Life by Jazz. I used to be addicted to bargains, to fast fashion like Forever 21, H&M. In fact, I was in the newspaper when H&M first opened here in the States, in LA. I was lined up at 5 a.m. and they interviewed me and they asked me why. I said, well, I'm really excited because I can't afford all of these expensive fashion brands, and H&M delivers it to us, so you know, the normal consumer has access to express ourselves the way that we want to with fashion. I'm stoked because I get to get the coolest trends from Europe here in the States for $5 or for $10, and it was because I had no context of actually where this clothing was coming from and the true cost of it. Little did I know what is going on behind this process of delivering cheap fashion to us, the consumer. And so over the next 5 years, little things started coming to me. So this journey of why I stopped shopping at fast fashion brands like Forever 21 actually started several years ago when I started selling vintage with my aunt and with my dad. We would go to these places called rag houses here in LA, and I would see mountains of clothing where we would go through it and find the vintage stuff that we wanted. At that time, it didn't really hit me that this was just vintage clothing. This wasn't even the fast fashion that we were all consuming and that we consume so fast. If you like this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to this channel so that I know to make even more videos. You can find me on Instagram at Life by Jazz, and I'm really excited that you are here because that was my first initial exposure to the fact that there is a shit ton of clothing just hanging out that no one is using, and they're at these places called rag houses. Fast forward, H&M comes to America and I started buying stuff from H&M and Forever 21, and the first thing that I realized was this is awesome, but then the second thing was shit, this stuff is breaking all the time. And I started to get really frustrated. Even though I really liked the fashion of it, I was annoyed because I felt like I was spending even more money just replacing the things that were so cheap. I stopped buying so much of that stuff, but I was still dependent on it. I still felt like if I wanted a quick fix or a quick fashion shopping fix, I would just go and pick something up and it would make me feel better. Luckily, I was also really exposed to fashion that was created sustainably through my aunt, who was a designer, and she used vintage clothing and she created new clothing out of it. So she made these beautiful kimonos, and I've shared it here on this channel before. But being exposed to that process of artistry and of quality clothing really opened my mind and made me way more interested in that side of fashion than this reproduced, not very high quality, and actually not really quite sure where all this stuff is coming from. In the last year, I have been consuming a lot of information on YouTube about ethical fashion, and one of my all-time favorite YouTubers, Kristen Leo, badass mofo YouTuber, has shared so much valuable information about what the F ethical fashion really is. And she led me down this rabbit hole of really understanding what the true cost of shopping at H&M and supporting these huge corporations actually has on our planet, on communities all over the world, on other human beings, and on ourselves. So this can all really be summed up in the documentary, The True Cost. It's on Netflix. Please go and watch it today. But one of the things that I really wanted to share here is, again, this cost of human capital. There's been thousands of deaths, and every time I say that it gives me chills, because there have been thousands of deaths because of the clothing that Americans so casually buy, that I've bought before, to wear and to throw away. There have been thousands of deaths because of these collapse of garment factories who have workers in it who die. So this is, again, just the surface base of what's going on with fast fashion. I really want to encourage you to go deeper, watch the true cost, and to just become more aware of what your purchasing habits are, why you consume the things that you consume. We are all a part of this world. We're all a part of being more aware and being more conscious. Again, I'm not here to lecture because I am a part of it as well, and we're all healing from this. And the only way to move forward is just to learn more, to open your eyes, to see more, and to know that as a consumer, you have so much power to dictate the change in the world. The next time you go to H&M or Forever 21, I'm not saying that you need to change your whole life overnight, but just start being more aware and don't turn your back towards the truth of what's actually going on in the world. I know that we all don't have enough money to buy everything at Patagonia, but we do have the power and we do have enough intelligence available to us to make the decisions that are going to actually bring us fulfillment in the long run, also save our planet, and also be kinder to the communities that exist all over the world. I remember when I first discovered all this stuff, I was so overwhelmed and I even cried for several days. I still cry when I see things in the news that are happening because of this overconsumption and because of this industry of fast fashion. And I just want to let everyone out there know that we all have so much power to affect and to change what's going on in the world by merely not contributing as consumers to this industry. I'm going to create even more videos about this to let you guys know of how to consume better, how to waste less, and also how to feel good about the clothes that you wear and know where the money is going and that it's not hurting people all around the world. I'm really excited to share even more about sustainability, conscious fashion, ways to waste less, and to be more intentional and loving to the planet, to yourself, and to those around you. I would love to know now, what has your journey been with fast fashion? Where are you right now? And if you've seen the documentary, The True Cost, I would really love to know what you think about it and what you are doing in your life to be more conscious of your consumption and of the clothes that you buy and you wear. It's been a pleasure always connecting with you every week. I can't wait to hear your comments and to connect on this topic that I care so much about. If you like this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and to subscribe to this channel so I can make more videos, and head on over to my website, lifebyjaz.com. There's a ton of free resources and ways to work with me as a coach one-on-one. It's been a pleasure. Namaste, Ashe, that means good vibes, good energy, and blessings to you.